This is your boy, Iron in Boxing, coming through with this, my 93rd live. We are going to talk about this thing called boxing. We have a ton of things to discuss today. First things first, of course, we are going to notify everyone. Just a moment while I get that done. Okay, there we go. And over here as well. All right, there we go. We are locked and loaded. Let's put some music to our lives. Oh man, what was the? Oh, okay, I got it now. I got my survey question now. In a second while I get this done. I'm putting the survey questions, okay? Just a second. Putting the survey question over here. Thomas Hill, God bless you, my brother. I'm gonna open up the link for you if you want. I'm just getting the survey question here. Which fight will be the best of the weekend? Right? David versus Zurdo. Inoue versus Nakatani. And the other option to me is Duarte Fierro, to be honest with you. Another one. Type in chat. Okay. That is the survey question. Appreciate you pulling up, my brother. Let me just a moment here. David versus Zurdo. Let me make sure that the all the formats have it. Okay. We're about to get to prediction time here. We're gonna go deep into it. We got some news. Spence Tszyu is happening, and we got a cruiserweight bout in Zuffa as well. That's very interesting. And Zuffa just signed Sergey Dervyanchecko. You heard about that, T-Hill? I just saw it on X. Zuffa just signed Sergey Dervyanchecko, man. Talk about a grizzled veteran, man. Which fight will be the best of the weekend? Okay. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good question with pretty good options, I would say. There we go. There it is. So feel free to chime in. That's my brother right there, Thomas Hill in the house. God bless you, sir. Let me put on the link. Anybody want to jump in right ahead? We can do that as well. There it is. Oh, I haven't put my Discord channel. One second. Discord, invite, copy. Okay. Join my Discord server. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get to the good stuff now. So let me a couple of Eubank Jr.'s got a fight as well. I mean, oh man, let's take a look at the tail of the tape first, right? Let's see what we're looking at here. Sharing screen. Put your prediction in the chat. What you think is going to happen in every fight that you know of, at least the two main events, okay? At least the two main events. I'm hoping for a prediction on the Inoue brother versus Kazuto Ioka and Resendiz and Munguia and Duarte Fierro as well. But just at least the two main events, you know, the two Japanese and the two Mexicans, okay? All right, here we go. Tail of the tape. So this is for the Unified Cruiserweight Championship of the world, right? We have Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez to your right, and David the Mexican Monster to your left, Benavides to your left, right? So Zurdo's 34 years old. Benavides 5 years the younger, 29 years old. I thought he was 30, but he's 29. Awesome. Um, Zurdo Ramirez got 48 wins, one loss to Vivo at 68, and 0 draws. And Benavides all wins, 31 fights, 31-0. Okay, so we got. And here's the thing, like Zurdo's got damn near 20 more fights, but I think the experience goes to Benavides, to be honest with you, because I mean, Zurdo, I think Benavides has fought more top level opposition than Zurdo has, to be honest with you. That's the tale of this tape, right? Like, okay, everything else virtually the same, right? Half-inch taller Zurdo, half-inch more reach. When was the last time that David fought the Southpaw, though? Let me think. Boo? Yeah, that's probably Boo 100. Yeah. So that's one thing, right? So let's see. Let's take a look at both resumes, shall we? Because if we're gonna do this, let's do this properly, right? Box rec. And Zurdo Ramirez box rec. Okay. So now the glaring difference comes when you look at the very last opposition, the last 10 opponents, let's say, of each one, right? Because okay, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so Anthony Dirrell, okay, Alexis Angulo, okay, 26-1 was this kid, okay. Ronald Ellis, 18-1 with 2 draws. Kyron Davis, 16-2. And 1 draw. And then David Lemieux with 43-4, dangerous knockout artist, but limited. Okay. Caleb Plant, 22-1. The only loss was to Canelo, obviously. Okay. So all of these dudes are top level opposition from Caleb Plant on to now, right? We got Caleb Plant, like we said, 22-1 at the time, only lost to Canelo. Then Demetrius Boo Andre, 32-0, undefeated. Okay. Then we got Alexander Vostik. Now that was at 168, to be clear, right? Caleb Plant and Boo Andre was at that super middleweight, 168, okay. And then he pivots to 175. His welcome fight is with Alexander Vostik, who's 20-1. That only loss happening to Artur Beterbiev, fellas. Okay. Then he goes to Morel, 11-0. Oh, only 11 fights. Yeah, we all know the Cubans and the Eastern Europeans, they got that amateur pedigree, whereas you don't need that many fights to be ready. We've seen it with Robesi Ramirez. We saw with Andy Cruz, got a title shot and then lost the majority decision with only 6 fights. I mean, what are we talking about here? And then Anthony Yard, who was 27-3. Obviously, he had 1 loss against Lyndon Arthur early. He spun the block on that one and beat him 2-1. Okay. Another loss to Artur Beterbiev, who was a hell of a fight. And another loss to Sergey Kovalev, another hell of a fight. So, again, David Benavides, his last 5 opponents have been nothing short of killers. Okay? Nothing short of killers. Let's see. As opposed to Zurdo Ramirez, okay, Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. Let's take a look. Got Junior Dorticos, last opponent, 27-2. One of those losses was Murat Gassiev. The other one, I don't know. Let's see. Junior, the KO doctor, Dorticos, right? Okay, so he lost the majority decision to Maris Breedis. Okay. Ain't no shame on that. And this Murat Gassiev fight, my goodness, what a fight this was. Oh, I recommend everyone see this fight, okay? But okay. Oh, he knocked out Andrew Tabiti. I remember that as well. Yep. So Junior Dorticos, before that, it was Chris Billum Smith, who was 20-1, only lost to Richard Riakporhe, which he avenged, right? After that, he Arsen Gulamirian, 27-0. Okay, let's see about this guy. Arsen Gulamirian. Okay, that was his last fight. Okay. Didn't fought since. That was in 2024, March. Okay, so I don't recognize any of these names. That don't mean the boy is trash because, this guy undefeated, this guy undefeated, 3 losses. Okay, 5 losses, undefeated, 4 losses. Okay, so. Okay, but you see, like the third to last opponent that Zurdo fought is this guy, and the third to last opponent that David fought was a guy that only lost to Beterbiev and was a champion, Alexander Boston. So you get my drift? So that's part of the problem here, right? So okay, what else do we have? Fourth to last opponent was Joe Smith Jr., who has some impressive wins like the Bernard Hopkins wins. But he had 4 losses, okay? One of those was Beterbiev, one of those was Bivol. Let's see. Sullivan Barrera. And early in his career against Eddie Caminero. Okay. So a real blue-collar boxer, Joe Smith Jr., I always liked him. But he is who he is, right? He's very limited. It is what it is. It is what it is. After that, Bivol, and I thought it was a super middleweight. Something wrong here. I could have sworn that was a middleweight, super middleweight. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at Bivol's box record. Oh man, it was a 175, I guess. Whoa. I was wrong about that one. Awesome. Dominic Bosel, let's see, 32-2. Okay, not good record. Let's see. His last fight was in 2022, Zurdo Ramirez, but he had a 1-on-1 series against Robin Kresnicki. He won by split decision, lost by KO. I don't recognize any of these names, but I don't have to. He has 32 wins. But the point is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? I mean, I'm David has clearly fought better opposition than Zurdo has, in my opinion. Now, has David fought someone like Bivol? Probably not. Okay, probably not. But take Bivol out of the picture, nobody really comes close for Zurdo. Okay, no disrespect to Dorticos or CBS, but that is the truth, right? So the edge on experience goes to Benavides. Again, he has less fights. Okay, he has damn near 20 less fights. But this is a super padded up record that Zurdo has, man. And I hate to do this to people, but it is a super padded up record. Now, Sullivan Barrera, I know who that is. Okay. Jesse Hart, okay, good enough. This guy, David also fought him, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But like David's been fighting consistently top level opposition. Now, it's not Zurdo's fault that he's not in a division that has, 10 future Hall of Famers on it, of course. But I'm going to say David Benavides. Let me put it on the chat to make it clear. Official prediction. David Benavides. I'm going to switch up. I thought it was going to be majority decision. I'm going to say unanimous decision. And Zurdo is probably going to fade off into the sunset after this one. I'm going to say majority. I'm going to stick with my original one. I'm going to say majority. Okay? That's my official prediction. LB, Laurie Burton, show 420. God bless you, sir. Delighted to have you here. I just went into the tail of the tape here. You know, and it's funny, LB, because Zurdo's got almost 20 more fights than David has, but David has fought higher level opposition than Zurdo has. This is just me, right? But when you put them together, when you put the box recs together, right? You look at Zurdo and David, right? And you know, just I know Zurdo fought Bivol. It was a loss, and David probably hasn't fought anybody like Bivol, but he's fighting consistently higher opposition than Zurdo has. Okay, part of that may be the division, but okay, Dorticos 27-2, fair enough. CBS 20-1, fair enough. We got Anthony Yard and David Morrell. Okay, but then you got Vostik. You got Arsen Gulamirian. Okay, no disrespect to this guy right here, but Alexander Vostik was a champion that only lost to Beterbiev, and to this day, that's his only loss. I mean, aside from Benavides, obviously. And then we got Bubu Andrade, who was undefeated. You know, one of the most meaky careers ever, Bubu Andrade, but super skilled. And then we got Joe Smith Jr. You know, he had that B-Hub win, fair enough, but you know, let's be honest here, right? It is harder to prepare for Bubu Andrade than it is for Joe Smith Jr. Now, Joe Smith Jr. has more power, but Andre got so many layers to his game, man. And then you got Caleb Plant, at the time only lost to Canelo and did pretty well in the beginning of that fight. And we got Dimitri Bivol. Now, I thought this fight was a super middleweight, but I stand corrected. It was at 175, so adds to the question of why the Russians haven't moved up, you know. None of them, not Bivol, not Beterbiev, so we'll see. It is that hard, isn't it, LP? It is that hard, huh? I feel you, bro. That's why I'm saying majority decision, because Zurdo, not for nothing, bro, he never been dropped. Not that I know of. And if it was a long time ago, like David Benavides, you know, it doesn't even count. Like bringing up David Benavides being dropped by Ronald Gabriel is weak as hell, guys. Weak as hell. Like, that was a million years ago. But I think Zurdo is going to make it tough for the first 6 to 8 rounds, and I see David pulling away. You know? He is very dangerous, LB. He's very dangerous. The best performance that I've seen from Zurdo Ramirez, at least in recent memory, is definitely Chris Billum-Smith, man. Zurdo Ramirez versus... And I'm about to show you some footage of their sparring. There's footage of Zurdo sparring with David Benavides. I uploaded that thing in my Discord. Where is it? We're going to get into this in just a moment, guys, okay? In just a moment, we're going to get into this and this, okay? Where is it? Where is... no, that's not it. Shit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me know if the audio is good, fellas.
David combination, combination, and it just keeps going back and forth. You know, you're entertained the whole time. That's just in training, in sparring. Think about come fight night.
Let's see that one again. That's too awesome. He was young, because if you see, it says El Bandera Roja, which was the first nickname that I know of David Benavides before he got touted the Mexican Monster. So how about that, huh? Oh. Yes.
David combination, combination, and it just keeps going back and forth, and you're entertained the whole time.
And
That's just in training, in sparring. Think about come fight night.
well. He is a very good fighter, my brother. He is. Yeah. Bevo just put him on a pace. The thing with Bevo, bro, outclassed him because he just put him on a pace that he just couldn't keep up with, because Zurdo doesn't have the quickest hands, so or the quickest legs. He's a volume puncher, and in a way, so it's David, but David got more. David definitely got quicker hands. He throws lengthier combinations. I just think that David is more used to be the killer in there than Zurdo is. Zurdo got a ton of wins, and I can't say 10 of them. Zurdo got a shit ton of wins, man. 48-1. And I can't name 10 of them. It's like Munguia here. Like, what are we doing? Okay, so LB, let me ask you something. Since you can't pick a winner, and I cannot blame you, do you think it's gonna be a hell of a fight, though? Do you think it's gonna be a hell of a fight? Are you expecting a hell of a fight? Are you expecting that? Let me ask you that. He says Bevo played it safe and outboxed Zurdo with combinations. Yeah, you can definitely say that, and there's no reason not to if you're outclassing somebody. Zurdo was huge, bro. My goodness, I mean huge. Okay. Right. I don't know why the hell I said 168. Yeah, that wasn't 175. Yeah, so I'm sorry. Yeah, it should be a hell of a fight. Let's see what Fight Hub is cooking. I encourage people to see this highlights. I'm gonna put it on the chat, because if I show it, the zone is gonna shut me down. This is the highlights of. Let me see if it went good. Let's see. 1 second. Oh shit! No, that's not. Well, I mean, it takes you to the search, so yeah. You think so? Man, that's the one scenario that I'd be shocked if it happens, man. Somebody getting TKO'd, huh? I like it. Like I'm expecting that to happen more in the Japanese fight than I am in the Mexican fighting. Because not because they're not capable, but because Zurdo's got a chin on him, man. He's never been dropped that I know of, and David was dropped a million years ago. So man, is it outside the realm of possibility? No, but I would be shocked if it happens, man. I'd be shocked, to be honest with you. If David can stop Zurdo, something Bevo couldn't do, oh man, that would put the icing on the cake in so many different ways. Yeah, nobody ever did, let alone Bevo or anybody. Let's see what Fight Hub is cooking. They surely have moments and whatever. Chavez and Oscar have what the hell? De La Hoya tells Dana White to call him to make Ryan versus Ben. What the heck? Who said Dana wasn't going to work with anybody? I mean, we'll see. Hold your horses.
You have Conor Ben, who to me is like...
Is that even possible?
Well, absolutely it's possible, but you think about this, like he's fighting for the Zuffa belt. So, and Ryan Garcia is fighting for all the belts. He's fighting for the WBC, WBA, IBF. Like Conor Ben's with the Zuffa belts, the unicorn pink Zuffa belt. So who knows if we can make that fight? But look, if Dana White wants to call me, then we can start talking. That's the bottom line. So
you think that happens though, because there's been a lot of back and forth between you guys. Like,
well, this
It's like the politicians, man. They'll go back and forth and then sit down for dinner and laugh at all of us. So don't buy too much into that shit.
This is all about the fighters. It's not about me and Dana. You know, me and Dana have a beef going on, you know, which is actually a lot of fun for me. But this is about the fighters. I can squash the beef, you know. I can squash the beef easily, just to make this fight happen. But the fact that Conor Benn is fighting for the
if you want a return on investment on Conor Benn, Zuffa, make the Ryan fight.
Rainbow belt, or the unicorn belt at Zuffa. I don't know what their plans are, if they're even wanting to fight for the WBC or the WBA, IBF, WBO. So whatever. Dana, call me. It's all good.
Champions Cup.
Yeah, man. It's called being a fucking adult. You put your differences aside for the quote-unquote greater good or greater purse. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, because Canelo's going to the fight. Y'all heard about that? Canelo's going to the fight. Yeah, he said. He said that Conor Benn Zuffa. Yeah, he Oscar cannot help himself, can he? Let me put this freaking banner up just in case. I'm not monetized. This is educational purposes only. Blah 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 blah. What? Hide? No shit. Hold on. What did I just do? Okay, ticker. Yeah, no ticker. Okay. So again, this is all right goes to Fight Hub. Let's see this.
I think he's chasing cloud, to be honest, to promote his fight. And
You have.
I think he's chasing cloud, to be honest, to promote his fight and do more appearances. We know where Canelo's going. He was pound per pound. He's not even ranking the rankings right now. So I think we're all going to go through that stage, and I think his era is done, Reflexes, speed, power, legs are not there. So we see a Canelo declining little by little. And now he's trying to get some cloud to promote his fight. To be honest, it could be another loss for him. Like I said, Bill is a little bit fresher. But, I don't think he's an elite fighter. At the end of the day, they're trying to...
He's 100% right about that. And Billy, he got power, but he doesn't have the tools required to beat Canelo Alvarez, albeit a obviously declining Canelo Alvarez. He never had issues with power punchers. Not even once, guys. Not even once. All Canelo's issues have come with boxers. And before anybody says Triple G's a whole hell of a lot more than just a power puncher, guys. Come on. Seriously. Canelo's gonna piece him up, man. And Billy's exactly the type of matchup that Canelo excels at. The Alfredo Angulo type, the James Kirkland type, there's a couple, man. I can't remember them all right now, but that particular style, all you can do is crack. Not too much else to your game. That's Canelo's bread and butter, man. So that's perfect for Canelo to get back into the belts and whatever. Especially now that Billy has been elevated. Canelo ain't ducking no action. Come on, you didn't just really say that, LB. Come on. He ain't ducking no action. He ducked Beterbiev. He ducked Boo Boo. He ducked Triple G. He ducked David. I mean, come on, bro. Listen, he's going to the Hall of Fame, but ain't ducking. I mean, it's an elephant heavy. Okay, let's see what else he says.
Put fighters that he can beat. Not guaranteed, but fighters that are not, nobody wants to see that fight. It's not an exciting fight. He doesn't bring any more excitement to the fight. He hasn't brought any excitement to the fights. So, Cinco de Mayo is open for a great opportunity for the Mexican Monster. We are going to look at spectacular. We can't just win a fight. We got to look at spectacular in order to show the people that we belong here. And we're taking over September also.
Champions collide. David Benavidez, Zurdo Ramirez.
I don't think nothing of it. Am I supposed to get excited? I don't understand. At the end of the day, I don't want him to be at my fight. I want us to fight. You know what I mean? So
Say that again, David.
I don't want him to be at my fight. I want us to fight. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, if he's gonna come, if he's gonna come, that's good for the fans that are fans of Canelo. They can see him.
Can we expect to see you back here in September?
Yeah, I mean, it's his opportunity to come back. At the end of the day, you guys keep thinking about what after this, I don't know. I'm just really focused on this, honestly. You know, I gotta give them the respect they deserve. You know, Zurdo Ramirez, and I'm just thinking about this.
And can I get a prediction for the Inoue fight?
It's gonna be a great fight. You know, it's a shame that's gonna be so early because I'm gonna be sleeping. And it's gonna be a great fight. I got Inoue. I'm a big fan of it.
Champions collide. David Benavidez.
Yeah, the Canelo fight. He happened to announce it today. He's fighting in Riyadh in September. What do you think about that and the fact that he decides to announce it this weekend?
Who's he fighting?
Billy. Yeah, Billy.
Who wants to see that shit? You guys wanna see that? I'm not trying to be a dick, bro, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to see that shit. You know what I mean? I think he would have been better if he would have fought Diego Pacheco. You know what I mean? Diego Pacheco is way bigger than Billy. But
Talk your shit, David.
who wants to see that shit? You guys want to see that? I'm not trying to be a dick, bro, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to see that shit. You know what I mean? I think he would have been better if he would have fought Diego Pacheco. You know what I mean? Diego Pacheco is way bigger than Billy. But I don't know, bro. You guys keep asking me. This is a monster weekend. This weekend, you know, we have great fights. Not only do I have it's a great main event. The whole card is stacked. You know, Oscar Duarte, Resendiz, Mejia. It's gonna be a hell of a weekend.
Champions collide.
Why do he keep having to do media? Like, how many questions can you ask a guy? Like, right after the fucking up and workout, bro, just sweating his ass off, like, wearing a towel on his face every 2 seconds. I mean, damn, how many questions can you ask a man? Like, it gets fucking annoying, man.
Champions collide.
Accolade-wise, Bivol, because he has all the belts. But the one that I keep hearing a lot that the fans will love is me versus Beterbiev. I mean, obviously that's a great fight, and I want what the fans want. Because at the end of the day, how am I going to call myself a champion and not fight the great fighters out there? You know, obviously we're in the same weight class. Why would these fights not happen? You know what I mean? So those are the two fights that I want. I'm not thinking about nothing else besides those fights after this. You know, first of all, we take care of Zurdo Ramirez, but those are the ones I want. Those are the fights that look real appetizing to me. Bivol and Beterbiev.
Champions collide. David
Heard it.
He is going to be in attendance. Do you foresee?
You already answered this shit.
Is David like doing good? Is super like what's happening? You know, and then you get this kind of like back and forth of like momentum. David combination, pop, 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 suit, combination, pop, 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 pop. And it just keeps going back and forth, you know, and you're entertained the whole time.
All upsides to sparring elite fighters, no downsides.
That's just in training, in sparring. Think about
Okay. I'm sticking with my official prediction. Canelo is that guy. I mean, nah, I'm not buying it. I've never been a fan of Ginger Boy, man. I've never been a fan. I've never been a fan, bro. I'm sorry. Never been a fan. Do I think he's a great fighter? Of course. Of course. I mean, just because I don't like him don't mean I don't think he's great. Jam Bros, what's up, my guy? How you doing, sir? God bless. So you know what, bro? He did duck him for years, bro. Come on, bro. He didn't beat him. No, he didn't. He's 1-1 against him as far as I'm concerned. He only beat him the third time. You know this as well as I do, LB. Come on, LB. Hey, champ, LB, do you guys know this is Isaiah Thomas' birthday today? The Detroit great, bad boy extraordinaire. Let me show you guys this. I'm so glad you guys are here, man. Let me show you this. I got a treat for you guys. Zeke. They call him Zeke. The second greatest point guard in NBA history as far as I'm concerned.
Can't say enough about this guy's talent. The best Isaiah Thomas. Can't say enough about this guy's talent. The best point guard in the business. Oh my goodness, he can jump a little bit too.
Woo!
Great pass by Isaiah.
Hold on, I just gotta see that again. That was too nice. I had to see it twice. Woo! Wow! Come on, man.
Most important man on this team, Isaiah Thomas, seems to be playing very, very well lately.
Well, the little guy can do it all. Isaiah Thomas can get it on. And he does for three.
Wow.
Shot by the captain. Isaiah, no-look pass, shovels a no-look. What a great pass by Isaiah. And he just flipped it to a fire. Isaiah can find the opening, can he?
Isaiah Thomas has brought the crowd up off of the seats.
Damn.
No tap jizzle by Isaiah.
Oh, man.
That's a tremendous course vision by Isaiah Thomas.
Beat him up, dribble down the lane. Scoop, score!
What a play by Isaiah Thomas. Going to the hoop, behind his back, dishing it off.
Wow. Oh, look at that shit. Hey, you better see that.
Isaiah in the sky.
Wow. Look at that, man.
Wow.
Isaiah. They call him Zeke. Zeke. Happy 65th birthday to Isaiah Thomas. 12-time NBA All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 2-time champion, 1-time Finals MVP. Come on. Let's give it up for Mr. Isaiah Thomas. Champ Ross is... Yes. Which I... The real Isaiah... The bootleg. Come on, Champ Ross. Come on. Gotta love it. Killer crossover. Yes, sir. A lot of kids were named. Yes, absolutely. Obviously, that's a biblical name, but nevertheless, a lot of kids were named after him. Of course, he inspired a ton of people. A lot of little Isaiah were a lot of little Isaiahs were running around in my day. I love it. Okay, what else we got? Let's see. All right, let's see what else we got here, because we get news at the moment here. So, oh yeah, today in NBA history, Michael Jordan famous dunk. We got any MJ lovers here aside from myself? For sure, right? He's laughing. Let me share screen and give a treat to my fellow MJ lovers. I'm a Kobe lover the most as far as shooting guard goes, but I got a lot of love for MJ. How can you not? You know, he just tormented me so much when I was a little kid. You know, the least I can do is show him some love. I'll put it to you that way. Oh shit! Here it is. The famous dunk. Toma! Did I share my...
First of all, Jordan on the beautiful.
Hold on. Did I share my... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. J all day. Number 23. Everyone wanted to wear the number. Yes. Right? Champ Ross, I remember that too. If I can be like Mike. And the... Yeah. Well, Michael Jordan, man. That's... Wow. What can you say? Let me show it again because it's too nice not to see twice.
Jordan trying to shake off starts. Oh, what a move by and the foul.
First of all, Jordan on the beautiful dismissal of the defense. That is one of the moves of the season.
Damn. The sheriff's in town. Hey, Ross, give me an answer here. It says, if these 4 players were in the same draft, who would you draft first? Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, Clyde Drexler, or George Gervin? And LB, same. Did LB answer it? I don't think you answered this. Oh, yeah. You gave me an answer, and it was Ray Allen. Yeah. It was, where did it? It was Ray Allen. You said it, right? Yeah, there it is, Ray Allen. Yep. So, Champ Ross, let me give your answer. Let me get your answer here. If these 4 players were in the same draft, who would you draft first? Man, it's very hard. Can I just get all 4 of them and convince Drexler and Gervin to play small forward? Champ Ross, let me know. We got Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, Clyde Drexler, and George Gervin as options here. Damn, this is hard or what? These 3 dudes are in my top 10 shooting guards of all time. And this guy probably should be. Because I don't think I mentioned the 10th. I think I gave it to T-Mac. I don't know. We'll see. Or Joe Johnson, maybe. What else we got? Announcement of a fight. Bakodir Jalolov versus Smakisi. I don't know how to pronounce that name. That's going to be another heavyweight fight that's added to the Wardley and Dubois undercard May 9th, along with David Morrell versus Zach Chelly, an English, English super middleweight champion. And we got this fight announcement. Michael Sarafa, being targeted for a September pay-per-view clash in Australia. Seriously? Man, get the hell out of here with this pay-per-view crap. I got Canelo and Crawford for free. I don't want to hear it. And this fight right here, I don't think I've ever seen Cubans fight each other before. Have you guys ever seen Cubans fight each other? I don't think I have. I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, okay? I'm just saying that I don't remember ever hearing about 2 Cubans fighting each other. You know? Again, I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. Eastern Europeans typically don't want to fight each other. Yes, Bivol and Beterbiev fought each other, and you got a couple, but by and large, like Loma and Denis Beranchyk, they didn't want to fight each other. That's clear as day. Like Keishon and Shakur, you know. Another fight news here. We got Nonito Donaire to your left, the Filipino Flash. How about Nonito Donaire still going at it, man? Unbelievable. Versus Jason Maloney to your right, and that is for the Eubank Jr. and Michael Sarafa undercard, okay? For the undercard of this fight, which is going to be in Australia as far as I know. Targeting September to lock down the Australian showdown, okay? And of course, the big one, if you can call it that, Errol Spence is going to fight Spence Tszyu over 1,000-day layoff. 1,000-day layoff for Earl the Truth Spence. Man. Shit. This is a hard one, man. This is a hard one because it is Okay, let me read the comments. That's a guy. No, it's a good one, isn't it, Ross? Oh man, I'm a big Reggie guy as well. Listen, the reason why I love the Indiana Pacers. Okay, so I'm a Boston Celtics fan, but I got a lot of love for several teams like the Spurs, the Phoenix Suns, the Pacers, the Rockets. Because, for example, the Rockets is mainly because of Hakeem, right? And the Pacers is mainly because of Reggie. So, yeah, I feel you. Ain't no bad choice here whatsoever. I said Clyde, Ross, by the way. I took Clyde Drexler, but, man, believe me when I tell you, you can just basically flip a coin with that one. LB says, Jordan don't like him. I don't like him. 1992. Oh, come on, LB. Let me read that again because this is too awesome. He says, Jordan don't like him. I don't like him. 1992 Dream Team. Let's go. I love that team, bro. I mean, listen, Christian Laettner and Chris Mullin are there, but I love that team, man. I love that team. What's not to love, to be honest with you? Ross says, Sarafa versus Eubank. Laughing. Yeah, I'm laughing too. Both should have retired. And on pay-per-view. What the heck? I guess that's UK versus Aussies. Yeah, well, kind of, because Nonito Donaire is Filipino, right? But yeah, they can maybe like, yeah, that might be a cool angle to pull, especially if you're gonna charge people to watch that shit, bro. After Eubank Jr. last performance against a guy that can't, bro, Eubank Jr. looked horrible against a guy that sucks, man. It's one thing if he looked horrible against Canelo or Triple G or fucking Iglesias or shit, whoever, Pacheco, if you want to. No, he looked horrible against a guy that sucks. And his name is Conor Benn. Ross says, I think you know why I love Reggie. He used to give the Knicks the business. Exactly. I love that shit with him. Yeah, bro, come on. That was legendary. Him and Spike Lee. And remember when he hit like 8 points in 7 seconds or some shit like that? Let me see if I can find that thing. Reggie Miller. This is too awesome. 8 points in 9 seconds. There it is. How is anybody going to beat that? That's gotta be an all-time. I know T-Mac scored like 11 points in 15 seconds against the Spurs one time or something like that, but oh my god. Is that an impossible record to beat or what? Let me show you this. This is too freaking awesome. I'm not shit. Excuse me. Let me put yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm not monetized. This is educational purposes only. All rights goes to Fast FWD. Let's go.
Houston and Utah tied at 2 early. We'll be going there at the conclusion of this game. A game that's seen nearly 60 fouls called. Actually, that is short of the record for both teams in a playoff game. Miller for 3, and he got it. Reggie Miller with a clutch tray, and it's 105-102. And a steal. Miller reaches the three-point line.
Oh my! Look at Spike. That. Hold on, hang on a second. Just in case you're wondering, that's Spike Lee right there. Okay, that's Spike Lee right there. You can recognize him from the moon. Okay, he always sits in the same chair.
Tie game. No need to foul in that situation.
And the foul is called with 13.2 seconds. Reggie
Pat Riley, man.
Miller made.
There's an A+ coach if you've seen one.
A 3, stole the ball, raced behind the three-point line and hit again.
What presence of mind, but then to foul.
Another A+ coach, Larry Brown.
There, the Knicks had no timeouts. You basically had to play for overtime for the Pacers in that situation.
Look at that shit, bro.
He sets the screen, he steps behind, makes the first jumper. On the inbound pass, Greg Anthony stumbles, and they can't get it to him. The ball gets stolen. Mason not able to call timeout.
Starks misses.
Starks choking as he always fucking does. John, the choker Starks.
Neither team has a timeout remaining.
Pacers have to box out here if they expect to
That's why I keep telling people, Patrick Ewing played by himself, bro. I don't want to hear it.
win this game. Last time, similar situation, Anthony with the offensive.
And I hate New York. The only thing that I love about New York are the Yankees. That's it.
Board. A make is okay for the Pacers.
Starks misses. Batted around. Ewing has it. His shot, no good. Reggie Miller, the rebound.
That sequence, bro, I was screaming out of my mind. I remember I was what? When did this happen? I was 19. I think that was early 2000s. I can't remember.
And Pat Riley is saying, what is going on here? Goes after Ewing, just a bit long.
Miller has hit 12 of 13 in the game.
That's a man right there. He ain't going to choke. You see, there's a difference between a choker, this guy, and a guy that doesn't choke. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Shit.
Rebound and a foul with 7.5 seconds.
And a guy that doesn't choke, this guy.
Second time in 16 games here at the Garden in
The guy that chokes.
against the New York Knicks.
And the guy that
Indiana
doesn't
has
in the
reached
free
100
throw.
points. They
There it
won
is.
the other time.
There it is.
Maybe this will be the magic number for them here as well.
It's like Indiana's win in game 1 at Orlando last year.
Toma.
Hits two.
No timeouts.
Oh shit, no timeouts.
Anthony stumbles and falls.
Oh boy.
Time runs out.
Bro.
Reggie Miller.
Choker. 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 That's why none of you ever won that thing, bro. So there you have it. The difference between a choker and a man. Hang on, let me read some. Yes. Yes, Ross. Reggie was something else. Man on a mission. Yes. Yes, he was, bro. Unbelievable, Reggie Miller, man. Unbelievable. Ross says Riley left for better pastures after this. Thank God for Reggie. Oh man, say that again. LB says I ain't paying for Eubank's fight. Pay for you my ass. I know, right? I know exactly. Ross says, as a Heat fan, I love Reggie for many reasons. Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. When they had that whole thing with LeBron and D Wade and Bosh and Mike Miller and Chalmers and all the rest of them, and Haslam and etc. I wasn't a bit. I've never been a hater or a lover. The Heat is like, okay, you know. Starks. 94, okay, 94. So imagine, I was 8 years old, bro. I was 8 years old in 1994. I was screaming out of my mind, bro, in that sequence. Oh, 95, okay. I was 9 years old then. Yeah, because the playoffs are after March, right? So, and my birthday is in March, so look at Star's face. Yeah, bro. Yeah, tells the story, doesn't it? Slide counter, my brother. God bless you. Pleasure to have you, my guy. Miller, my favorite player ever. He's one of my favorites ever, man. My favorite. Oh man, only one guy is probably. I don't know. It's between Hakeem Olajuwon. Nah, it's Kobe. But Hakeem Olajuwon, Reggie Miller, John Stockton, Steve Nash, Isaiah Thomas, Scottie Pippen, Sean Kemp. I mean, just to name a few. Speaking of Sean Kemp, by the way, who remembers this? First of all, who remembers him? You know, the Rain Man. But who remembers this, bro? You remember a moment like this in social? Could you imagine a moment like this in social media era, fellas? Just imagine a moment like this Oh, and Slide, give me an answer. Slide, give me an answer here. All these 4 players on a draft. Which one would you draft first? Reggie, Ray, Clyde, or George Gervin? Let me get an answer from you, Slide, and whoever else is in here. Thomas Hill, if you're here, or whoever's in here. Where is that dunk? I know I posted that thing. Did I know? Okay, there it is. Who remembers this? If you remember this, you're awesome. That's all I'm going to say.
Fires it cross court. Kent's got it right up into the alley.
Oh! What? Bro. Oh, back when you didn't get technicals for celebrating.
McMillan scrapes it up, goes back, up he comes. Gatling swats it away.
Oh my!
Gatling got a piece of it.
See, that's how you take it, like a man. You see, that's how you take it. No pushing, no nothing. It's okay. You got me there.
Gatling swats it away. Tap powers in with a jam. Gatling got a piece of it. Gatling.
That's how you. Props to this guy. What's his name? Gatling, right? Props to this guy, bro. You see him nodding his head when he dunks on him. See? Okay, well done, bro. Well done. Bro, come on, man. Oh, who else misses this time, bro, in basketball? Come on, bro. Back when it was a contact sport, you know? It's a tough-ass choice, isn't it, bro? The Iceman, man. The Iceman. Yep. The Iceman. I think he's the all-time scoring leader in Spurs history. Yeah, bro, that's what a man does. That he took it like a man. He didn't get up and push them or try to fight him or saying some shit from a safe distance. No, bro. Okay, you know what? Well done, young man, or not so young man, whatever. Bro, that's how a man takes it, man. Chris Gatling, appreciate that, Slide, and Ross as well. So let's move on to Inoue and Nakatani, right? Because we did the whole breakdown of David and Zurdo. My official prediction is David by majority decision, okay? And let's move on to Inoue and Nakatani, shall we? Let's see. That's what I loved about the NBA back then. And when they had to throw down, they threw down, my goodness. Okay, so... Slide, if you use Discord, try to hop in my Discord server. I put a whole bunch of stuff about a lot of different sports there. Not only boxing and UFC and basketball. I also put baseball, wrestling, all the rest of it. There it is. Okay. So to your left, you got Naoya, the monster Inoue. 33 years old, 32-0. No draws as well. 5'5", 122 pounds. 67.5 reach. Junto Nakatani to your right, 5 years younger, 28 years old. Same exact record, 32-0. No draws as well. 1 inch reach advantage, 3 inch height advantage for Junto Nakatani. Now, it's kind of the same thing with Zurdo. Like Zurdo had like damn near 20 more fights than David, but David's been fighting consistently top opposition longer than Zurdo has. And in the case of Inoue, I think he's fought more top level opposition than Junto has. That's just me. Now let's go to the box recs, okay? Let's go to the box recs and let's find out by ourselves, okay? Junto Nakatani box rec, okay? 24 knockouts, and Naoya has 27 knockouts. Okay, so Naoya got 3 more knockouts. Fair play to you, buddy. Now, let's do this properly, shall we? Okay. So, am I sharing my screen here? Oh, okay. So, where was I? Okay. Let's see. Now, Ryosuke Nishida is a tough-ass fight, and Sebastian Hernandez is also a tough-ass fight, okay? Let's be clear on that. But in the case of Inoue, his last fight with David Alan Picasso, okay, he was 32-0, but we all kind of knew that he wasn't ready for that. So, okay. Then he got MJ Agmadalia, 14-1 at the time. The only loss at that time was Marlon Tapales, who is another opponent that Inoue fought and beat, right? But nevertheless, MJ Agmadalia, if you remember, had a whole spiel that lasted for a year plus about Inoue docking him, and Eddie Hearn was in on that as well, and blah, 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 blah. He got the fight and he got beat, okay? But he's a pretty good fighter, okay? So that's top level opposition right there. I'm going on Inoue for the moment, okay? Then we get Ramon Cardenas. Everybody called him, the Lyft driver or the Uber driver or whatever it is. Only one loss at the time. I can't remember who it was against. And by the way, he just won on Pro Box as well. So he is for real. And he dropped Inoue. And that was on the weekend of that Times Square card with, Devin and Ryan and Tio each fighting somebody. Devin fighting Ramirez, Tio fighting Barbosa, and Ryan fighting Rolly. After that, he gets Ji Jun Kim, who was a late replacement for Sam Goodman, if you remember. Okay, so that no fault of his own. TJ Doheny, 26-4. Luis Neri, a tough-ass fighter, only one loss at the time, and I think he was against Figueroa, but I'm not sure. And he dropped him in Japan, right, in the Tokyo Dome, right? So Marlon Tapales, champion, 37-3, Filipino extraordinaire. Stephen Coolboy Fulton, 21-0 at the time. The man that beat Brandon Figueroa twice. You see what I mean? And if you go further, Paul Butler was just a wash of a fight. This is one of the most one-sided fights you'll ever see. Naoya Inoue versus Paul Butler, and of course Nonito Donaire. So he's got a couple of high-profile names on his resume, which is Nonito Donaire and Stephen Coolboy Fulton. Whereas Junto Nakatani, by contrast, does not have that high profile of names in his resume, despite having exactly the same amount of fights and victories, of course. He has... Now, again, just because I don't know somebody don't mean they're not good, okay? Let me just say that up front. But Sebastian Hernandez was undefeated, gave him fits, to say the least. A lot of people think he got robbed. I'm not one of those. I saw Junto win that fight, but he did very well, and he definitely deserves another opportunity, okay, to say the least. So props to Sebastian Hernandez. They all get that fight because if you see the Nonito Donaire 1 fight, Naoya Inoue was deep shit, okay? So they all get that fight, at least once. And in the case of Nakatani, he got it again with Ryosuke Nishida, who is no joke. Okay, he's a stud. Okay, 10-0. Okay. But before that, he got David El General Cuellar, which he KO'd in 3 rounds. I saw that fight pretty easily. And then you get to names that you don't necessarily, outside of that Maloney KO, which, I mean, it's a highlight reel in and of itself. He doesn't have the names that Naoya Inoue has. That's what I'm saying, So, I guess, my official shit. This is hard, bro. This is hard, man. Kendrick, how you doing, brother? God bless. Great to have you, sir. Appreciate you. Ross says, Inoue 33, getting up there in age. Yes, he is. At those weights, don't usually go past 35 with success. No, they don't. You're absolutely right, Ross. Yep. Ross says, Donaire and Darchinian are only guys I can remember started at lower weights and continued up to fight past those late stages. Casimiro, 37, and he fallen off also. Donnie needed to stride, but struggled also. Yep. Yeah, the Rigo, you can make the case for Rigo, but Rigo obviously didn't have the career that Nonito Donaire had. He whooped his ass, but he unfortunately doesn't have the career that Nonito Donaire has, So, I mean, man, this is hard. My official prediction, I'm going to stick to it. It's Junto Nakatani by TKO on round 11. I think... Shit, this is so hard, bro. I wouldn't bet a nickel on this fight. I wouldn't bet a penny on this freaking fight, bro. By TKO round 11. Go ahead and don't be shy and drop your predictions. KD, give me your predictions for both. Where's Xander at in what picture? Oscar, El Carnal, how you doing, brother? Where's Xander at in what? Oh, okay, the picture in the, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, only four. You know, a lot of people are not there. Collazo's not there. Calderon is not there. I feel you, my brother. But he will be. You know this well, so I do. We never had somebody retire undefeated, bro. So I'm not losing any sleep over Xander possibly losing to clearly the best fighter of the division, if not of his generation. So I'm not losing any sleep on that. I just hope he doesn't get massacred. You know, I just hope he doesn't get Royman Villad or Wisma Limad. You know, that's what I'm hoping. Slide counter, man. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. Champ Ross says Inoue KO in 10, my pick. I love it. Slide says Mark Too Sharp Johnson. Yes. You know, Thomas Hill brought that name up to me, man. Yes. There you go, Champ Ross. There's another one. Mark Too Sharp Johnson. I encourage people to watch him. Kendrick says, my parlay is Junto, Resendez, and David by decision. Okay. All by decision, huh? Junto by decision, Resendez by decision, and David by decision. I love it. Wow. Okay. You know, I'd be kind of shocked if the Japanese go to decision, man. I'd be kind of shocked, man. Like, okay, it's not like they have 100% knockout ratio, but I'd be kind of surprised, man. I'm not gonna lie. The way I see it, bro, they're gonna each knock each other down one, maybe two times. And then Junto's gonna catch him with some shit, you know. That's how I think it's gonna go. But man, I love it. Junto, Resendez, and David, huh? Yeah, we agree. We agree on all of them. I just don't see. Well, I see David by decision. I do see that majority decision, but I got Junto by stoppage, and I think Resendez is gonna stop him. And I got Duarte stopping Fierro too, and I got Kazuto Ioka not stopping, but beating a decision to Inoue. So, I mean, according to me, it's going to be a bad night for the Inoues. but hey, what the hell do I know? Oscar says, I got Duarte by decision in a war. It's definitely going to be a war, but I think Duarte is going to stop Fierro. Nakatani in 9. Okay, I got him in 11. And Zurdo by split. I love it. I love it. Man, you think the size is going to be too much or something? Interesting. Good call, Slide. Definitely. Slide's my guy. Yep. Mark Too Sharp Johnson. Yep. Great call by my brother, Slide. Slide says, I think Inoue by decision and David by decision. Awesome. Man. Awesome. I love it. Oscar says, Resendez beats Munguia if Munguia clean. Exactly. If. That's a big ass if, isn't it, Oscar? Champro says, Japanese cards always have upsets. Right? The last one was recently beating Mikito Nakano, who's fighting, by the way. He's fighting either, I think it's midweek, next week. It's not going to be on the undercard, though. But yeah, always an upset. Katie says, just David by decision. I didn't pick a... Oh, okay. Just David by decision. I didn't pick a win method for the other two. So you can... Okay, so you can just pick a name, or you can go into like detail, and I'm sure that's gonna... If it pans out, more money or something like that. Okay. Now, I'm with you, bro. I mean, tough ass pick, bro. Even the Resendez Munguia is kind of a tough ass pick. Kazuto, Oscar says, Kazuto Ioka clearly way more skilled than Team. He says Kazuto Ioka clearly way more skilled than Teemu Inoue. It's not even Teemu, because he's got low KO like Takuma. Where is it? Takuma, right? Takuma Inoue got like. Why am I even guessing? Let me just look it up. Takuma Inoue. He's got one of those Poli Malignaggi type records, you know, like a bunch of wins, but like 5 KOs, or like a Bruno Soros type of record. Let's see. Yeah, 21 wins, 2 losses, 5 KOs. So yeah. Not even Teemu. He's not even worthy of being called Teemu. That's great. KD says Zurdo going to get paws, toes, hands, and fingernails put on him. I believe that. KD, I see it as the fight being very exciting, a hell of a fight for the first 6 to 8 rounds, and then David is gonna do what you're saying here. He's gonna put paws, toes, hands, and fingernails on him. That's how I see it. But man, maybe he goes out there and cleans his clock. He says, "Damn, Oscar, I forgot he was a cheater. I might have to change my parlay." Yeah, yeah. He's been a cheater for way longer than people realize, too. Ross says, Leo versus Aline. That's true, yeah. I thought I thought Angelo Leo was gonna fight Lerato like Mini or something like that, but he's fighting Reese Aline, man. How about that, huh? How about that for Mr. Aline? Oscar says, I forgot Munguia like that rained meat until I remember he fights this week. I'm not gonna lie, Oscar. I kind of forgot about him too. To be honest with you. All right, let's go into some news here because we got a fight announcement for Zuffa Boxing, which is Zuffa 7 between Chris Billum-Smith and Ryan the Bruiser Rosicki, right? This is, where is it? There it is. Am I sharing? Yeah. Chris Billum-Smith will face Ryan Rosicki at Zuffa Boxing 7 on June 6th in Bournemouth, United UK. So, Chris Billum-Smith, 21-2, 2 losses, one against Zurdo and the other against Richard Riakporhe, 13 KOs. That's about a 50% knockout ratio or 45%, something like that. As Ryan Rosicki, 21-1 and 1 draw with 20 KOs, so that's a 95+% knockout ratio. I've said, listen, Ryan Rosicki is not the most technical fighter you're gonna find. He's like a bigger Christian and Billy, so to speak, but he's the dark horse of the division, guys. And is it me or Zuffa might already have the best cruiserweight division in boxing? Is it only me? Or, But what you guys think about that one? Give me an early prediction for that one. I got Rosicki stopping CBS in... did I put my official... yeah, I did. On the Japanese fighter. Okay. Rosicki by KO. I think he's going to sleep him. Which, by the way, nobody ever did that to CBS yet. Okay, in 6. Okay, that's my early prediction for CBS versus Ryan Rosicki. Now I'm gonna put up the link. I showed some goodies about Isaiah Thomas, KD, and Oscar because it's Isaiah Thomas' birthday. The bad boy, Zeke, the man. They call him Zeke, Zeke. Nothing else needs to be said. There's the Linko Dinko. Let's see, what else do we have here? Morel is fighting on the undercard of Wardley and Dubois as well, so it's good for him to stay active. They announced this thing right here. Let's see. Don't say that. Don't say. He said, don't say that in certain places, irony, you might get jumped. You're talking about Count J Network or Zuffa has the what again? Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Oscar says, I don't know who wins, but it will let us know what CBS and Rosicki bring to the table. Yes. I believe they both got better since last fight. I just don't know how good. Yeah, and Ryan Rosicki needs to stay healthy, man. I was speaking with Ryan last night about this, and he's tore his bicep twice now. Or did it say 3 times? I can't remember. But we went into detail about that with Ryan Frazier last night, and yeah, man, I'm just hoping he makes it and he does a good accounting himself, because that boy can crack, man. Ryan Rosicki's no freaking joke, man. He might not be as athletic as Jairo Petaya or as technically sound as Jairo Petaya to set up his KO shot, but if he hits you, you're fucked. Excuse my language. Oscar says, cruiserweights, it's hard to see how good a fighter is. Yes, just because the lack of depth. Yeah, it's like the minimum weight, right? It's like the straw weight. Exactly. I didn't even read that. Yeah, the straw weights of the exactly. Like, it's a transitional division, and it's a shame because we have had a more than a few legends coming off of that division. I mean, Usyk and Evander Holyfield, just off the top of my head, you know. But it is what it is. So I can go for about half an hour more if anybody want to talk, or I'll see what else news we have here. Because they ordered some title eliminators. Oh, Robesi's back. I don't know if you heard. Robesi Ramirez is back. Hold on. I got to show this. Finally, bro. My goodness. I don't think he's fought since Espinosa, too. I know he had issues with his orbital bone and everything. But god damn. It's right here. 1 second. Okay. Former WBO world champion Robesi El Tren Ramirez takes on Asror Vokhidov as former world title challenger Magomed Kurbanov will face Tonghu Lee on May 29th at the boxing event in Humo Arena in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is putting up some cards, man. They are putting up some cards, that's for damn sure. And that is a month from today, so I don't know. Is that gonna be one of those times where we're gonna have to get up like we do in Australia? I don't think so, right? It's not gonna be that bad, right? It's about Russia, UK level, like okay, so it's like 6 hour difference or something like that. Or at least I'm hoping it is. What's his record? Okay, 14-3, and the other guy 13-1. Okay, let's have it, man. Let's have it. You gotta stay active, bro, one way or another. They announced this thing right here. Arena Bucks Promotions wins first bid for WBC Eliminator between Bakary Samake and Ermal Hadribeash. Hadribeash. This is for the. Excuse me. This is for the WBC Super Welterweight Eliminatory. Excuse me, 154. Oh my God! I can't believe I just said that. It was a mispronunciation. Here is Raymond Mutratalla, man. It says here Raymond Mutratalla and his team have accepted a 70-30 offer from Shakur Stevenson to fight for his 135 IBF title and #1 Ring magazine. How about that, huh? How about Raymond Mutratalla?
Uppercuts. Ready is here today. Raymond Mutratalla, one of the best fighters in the world, top 10 pound for pound, 135 champ, beat Andy Cruz when no one gave him a shot. And now Raymond Mutratalla, Zach Gabriel putting in work. Ray's looking.
You guys want to see that fight? Ermal Hadri garbage. I knew Ross was coming in with something. Yeah, finally, right? Golly, Oscar. Say that again, bro. Ross says May and June looks like good schedule. Yes, it looks. Especially May, bro. We get the Japanese and the Mexicans on this weekend. And we got some Pro Bucks as well tomorrow, by the way. And next week we got Fabio Wardley and Daniel Dubois and Morales in that card, and this guy Jalalov heavyweights on that card as well. And then we get 16. What is it on May 16? I just forgot. God damn it. Because I know 23 is Usyk and Hamza Shiraz and a few others, and Shakur Giasov versus Jack Catterall and others. And then in May 30 we get Oshaki and Ray Ford. But what's on the 16 again? God damn it. I can't remember right now. A good Robesi runs circle. Oh, shit. Is LB here? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Shots fired. LB, are you here? I actually agree with you, Oscar. So I'm going to catch a fade as well. So you won't be alone. Don't worry about it. Actually, you know what, Oscar? A good Robesi probably beats damn near everybody in the division, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. A good Robesi runs circles around Shushu and probably Nick Ball and Figueroa and all the rest of them, bro. To be honest with you, Airmal had bitch. Chambro says Ellie sucked. Said Mutratalla. Yeah, I don't know why he said that. I don't know why he said that. I love me some Raymond Mutratalla. I do. He shut me up because I wasn't impressed with the Saur Abdulaev fight, but I was impressed in the Andy Cruz fight, and I was rooting for Andy, and I had it a draw, so I had him keeping his title. So, yeah, he'll say anything to get into those gyms. But I mean, props to him, man. He is putting the content out, one way or another. Bruce, Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Everybody, please go ahead and subscribe to this man. He does amazing trivias on Tuesday nights. He also calls the fights. I was on his channel for the Baby Miller and Lanier Perot. Does a great job. Does great interviews with legends as well. He's had Merciless, Ray Mercer, I think. Have you had Larry Holmes on your show, Bruce Gas? Bruce, if you can get me an interview with Larry Holmes, Bruce, oh my goodness. If you could make that happen for me, if I could speak with the Eastern Assassin. I have a book on the man. Where's the book that I have on the man? Give me a second. I'll show it to you right now. I'll show it to you right now. Give me 1 second. There it is right here. There it is right here. Bruce, are you there? Let me show my camera for 2 seconds here. You see this? Okay. I would love if you can make that happen for me, Bruce, bro. I would appreciate it beyond belief. And let me know if anything needs to, let me know. Okay, because I would love to speak with Larry Holmes, bro. If it's possible. If it's not possible, that's fine, bro. I'm just saying, I would appreciate that. It's called Against the Odds. It's called Against the Odds, the book. Ross says, yeah, he shut me up. Yeah, exactly. I know, right, Ross? He's saying hi to Champ Ross. KD says, if Shakur versus Raymond is real, then Shakur about to be 3 times. Exactly. That's why Shakur, I saw on X a couple of days ago, KD, that Shakur wanted it to be at 35, but Raymond wanted it to be at 40. But the reason why Shakur wanted it is because of the ring title. So, yeah. Tank better tap in before he loses his leverage. Yeah. The clock is ticking, bro. So yeah, yes. The man with the big teeth is about to take over, man. And you're about to be an afterthought if you don't, hurry up. Saying hi. Yeah, appreciate that, Ross. Yeah, I got some books here. I got a book on Muhammad Ali. I got a book on Rocky Marciano. I have one on Joe Calzaghe, and I have one on Larry Holmes as well. And the other one I always forget. I think it's a book my dad had. I had to look it up. It's either George Foreman or I can't remember. But yeah, I appreciate it. So yeah, I'll give it. I can be 20 more minutes. If anybody want to talk for a while, or I'll just show some goodies from now on. Oh, maybe a few other news. Let's see, because I want to call the fight in Japan as well. So tomorrow night, I'm probably not going to be doing anything except getting some rest. I got a poster of him too, bro. That's my guy. Oh my God, Champ Ross. Is Oscar and KD still here? I mean, I hate to be the asshole that says it, right? But it seems like you're the only ones that feel the way you feel. I'm just saying, but okay. Nevertheless, bro, let me tell you something, Champ Ross. One of the last fondest memories that I had with my father was Joe Calzaghe, the latter part of his career when he fought B-Hop and Roy. by the way, he's the only guy in history to ever beat both Roy and B-Hop. And here's his book right here. You see that, Champ Ross? You see that, bro? It's called Not Your Average Joe. No ordinary Joe. You see that? No ordinary Joe. And right? I mean, just talking here, you know, just talking here. The foreword was written by a guy. Give me a second here. Give me a second. This is a very important piece of information here. Do you see this? You see this? Foreword was written by who? A guy you may have heard of him. His name is Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, may have heard the guy. May have heard the guy that wrote the foreword for this book. May have heard of him. His name is Sugar Ray Leonard. You know. Oh, I'll sure do that, bro. I'll sure do that. Give me a second. Let me save this. One moment. 1 second. Oh, you did it on the okay, the other format. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh shit! Give me a second. Champ Ross. Okay, there it is. There it is. I'm saving it. Give me a second. I'll get to your comments right now. Okay. Okay, there it is. I appreciate it, Ross. Definitely will. Definitely will. Appreciate that. Not Larry. Okay, I probably mistook it with Merciless Ray or Tim Witherspoon, or I know I saw your interview with McNeely as well. Awesome interview. Appreciate it, Ross. You should be tired. Hey, I mean, KD, I mean, Sugar Ray Leonard was kind of like that as well. Just saying, you know, the Marvin Hagel thing, just saying, you know, how to time your shots, you know, just saying. Oh, come on, man. Let's not act like every other dude does it, man. Oh, man. So, what else we got for today? Isaiah Thomas, happy birthday to the man to put Detroit Pistons on the map in the NBA history, right? They call him Zeke, right? They go by many names, but the main name is Zeke. That's him, Zeke. Okay? And what else do we have here? Canelo's going to fight him Billy by reports. Spence. Oh, KD and Oscar. What do you think of Spence and Tim Tszyu? What do you think of that one, guys? Give me, because that's, when is that? I just showed it right now. When is that thing? I think it's June, right? Hang on a second here. I just showed, there it is. No, July 25. Okay. So what do you guys have? Who do you got? It's a battle for retirement. It kind of is, because Spence, get this, Katie, Spence, it's over 1,000 days. Over 1,000 days without fighting, man. Like, oh, god damn, bro. That's the stuff that the guy from the Boxing Boys was cooking boo-boo on. Like, you've been out for over whatever it is. I think it was something like that, you know. You know, and he was like calling out people and saying everybody was scared of him. Come on, bro. How long is that going to hold up for? And it's not like you're some killer too. You're a great fighter, but it's not like you've been Mike Tysoning people, you know, for people to be scared of you. So what the hell are we talking about here? Yep. Yeah, no, KD, absolutely. It is a battle for it. I think stylistically, it might be a favorable matchup for Errol, but I don't know, bro. 1,000 days without fighting? Yeah, exactly. Preach, KD, preach. He did send him to the Shadow Realm, but I'm like, bro, did you? I mean, I know he had some accidents and some issues, so hopefully this means that that he's good. But I mean, Team Tszyu, not for nothing, he has been putting in work, man. Team Tszyu, whatever you want to say about him, he has been putting in work, if nothing else. Like, he fought Joey Spencer, then he fought Fundora again, then he fought somebody, Nurja or something like that in Australia. And now, so he's fought 3 times at least. No, he's fought hell longer than that. 1 second. Errol Spence. Because the fight against Bud was 2023, right? I mean, excuse me, 2024, right? So, no, it was 2023. It was 2023, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly, 2023. And since that time, Team Tszyu has fought, let's see how many times Team Tszyu has fought since July 2023. Okay, so since July of 2023, okay, so he fought Ocampo in June 2023, that doesn't count. Okay, Brian Mendoza on October 2023, won by unanimous decision. Then Fundora won in 2024, holy shit, in March of 2024. Bakram on October 2024, we all know how that went down. Joe Spencer on April 2025, Fundora 2 on July of last year, and Anthony Velasquez on December of 2025, and Dennis Nurja about 20 days ago on April. So he's fought 7 times since Spence fought his last fight. 7 times. I mean, god damn, bro. If that ain't an advantage, I don't know what an advantage is. I mean, golly, picture you haven't been playing basketball for 3 months and the other guy's been playing. I mean, what do you think is gonna happen? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm hoping. I like Errol Spence, man. I like Errol Spence. I got a lot of love for the truth. You know, he's been putting on some amazing work. But I'm starting to get a tad bit worried, man. I cannot lie. I'm starting to get a little bit worried here. You know, I don't know. Like, because Team Tszyu can crack, man. Team Tszyu can crack a bit, so I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I guess we'll see the training and everything, and we'll make a more informed opinion, you know. But I don't know. Doctor's probably gonna go live for both, right? At least for the Japanese. I know he's gonna go live. He always goes live for that one, so I'll probably tap in there. If maybe I'll call the fight, maybe I can. I'm still waiting to see what time I gotta go to work on Saturday, but nevertheless, I will be. If I can't watch the fight because I'm working, I'll definitely be listening to Doctor and his calling of the fight. So, Carrier, how you doing, my brother? God bless you, sir. Do you know it's Isaiah Thomas' birthday today, bro? The guy they call Zeke, aka one of the greatest point guards in NBA history. Give me the sauce, Carrier. Give me the sauce on the fights. Give me the sauce. I was about to call it, but I'll make some time for you. I'll make 10-15 minutes for you, my guy. Let me start asking you with Benavides versus Zurdo. Let me start with that one. Absolutely. Happy birthday, Zeke. He's my number 2. Absolutely. He definitely is overrated as fuck, KD. It's beyond a reasonable doubt now. Like, I couldn't defend that if I wanted to. You know, whatever you feel about his father, I love his father, Costa Tszyu, all that, but you're not him. You're clearly not him. So, yeah, he overrated as fuck too. Yeah. Anytime you're the son of a legend, you know, anything short of that is gonna be, you know. Team Tszyu. Talking about Team Tszyu. Right, Katie? No. Team Tszyu. No, we just no. He's saying because I just covered the Spence and Tszyu fight that is official for Australia on July. What is it? July 25. So that's the team he's talking about. Benavides by UD 8-4. I love it. I got majority decision, but same outcome, same winner. For sure, yeah. Benavides is gonna get the job done. Yeah. Like I was saying in camp, I think it was Camp J that you were there as well earlier today, and yeah. And what about the Japanese, bro? Give me the sauce on Inoue and Nakatani. What do you think? I got Junto by late TKO in round 11 of Naoya Inoue. That's what I have. I mean, did I say KO or TKO? I think it was TKO. Yeah. He might very well get his ass whooped. It's over 1,000 days of inactivity, bro. That's no joke. I don't care who you are. That's no damn joke, bro. Like, it don't work that way. You don't get better at something by not doing it. You know, it don't work that way. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It might be good for him to get away from the game for a while, to, you know, get his shit together and fix whatever was happening with his eyes or his retina or whatever from the accident. So it could be a good thing. I just can't get there, you know. I can't get there. You don't get better at something by not doing it, bro. You just don't. Man, it's fucked up, bro. But I mean, I'm glad that he's getting an opportunity. Let me put it to you that way, okay? I'm glad that he's getting an opportunity. Yeah, I showed a whole lot of Isaiah Thomas goodies carrier. I did a special tribute for him. Let me show you. You know what? Let me show you. I'm feeling, caring today. I'm just fucking around. I'll do it for you. Let me show it to you again. Here's the man. Here's the myth. Here's the legend. He goes by many names. The main name he goes by is Zeke. Zeke. The bad boy Pistons, fellas, are the reasons why every finals was in Boston versus LA, basically. If you want to get down to it, you know.
Isaiah Thomas. You can't say enough about this guy's talent. The best point guard in the business. Oh, my goodness, he jumped a little bit, too. Great pass by Isaiah. Spins by Webb, finger rolls, and fills it up. Most important man on this team, Isaiah Thomas, seems to be playing very, very well lately. Well, the little guy can do it all. Isaiah Thomas going to get it off. And he does for three. Super shot by the captain. Isaiah, no-look pass, shovels a no-look. What a great pass by Isaiah Thomas going to get it off.
Look at that, bro. Come on, man.
Super shot by the captain. Isaiah, no-look pass, shovels a no-look. What a great pass by Isaiah. And he just flipped it to a fire. Isaiah can find the opening, can he? Yeah, Thomas has brought the crowd up off of the seats. No tap jizzle by Isaiah, and he scouted.
Wow.
That's a tremendous court vision by Isaiah Thomas. Like get him off down the lane. Scoop, score! What a play by Isaiah Thomas. He's going to the hoop behind his back, dishing it.
Wow. Look at that thing, bro.
No, Isaiah in the sky for a slam dunk tip, the play of the night. Wow.
They call him Zeke. Yes. You got Monster by UD 8-4 as well. Okay, I love it. I will be surprised if it makes it the distance, but man, I love it. Zeke was a snake and bloodthirsty competitor, but he got the job done. You're damn right, bro. You have to be, bro. That's when people say Stockton was dirty. You have to be a little dirty, bro. What are we talking about here? This is back when basketball was a real man's game. You gotta understand that, okay? This is way back when basketball was a man's game, okay? You couldn't be all smiles, buddy with people. It's not how it worked back then, homie. You see right through that shit. Come on, man. Great player. Say that again. My top 5 point guards, bro. John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas, number 2, okay? Number 3, Steve Nash. Number 4, Jay Kidd. And number 5, Gary Payton. But I probably should take Gary Payton away and put Steph number 3, to be honest with you. Steph 3, Nash, and then Jay Kidd. Gary Payton can battle that out for that 5 spot. He was a scoring. He was. Do you think so? Because when I think about scoring point guards, I'm thinking more in the lines of a Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, to a degree, Kyrie Irving. But Isaiah to me was an all around. Okay, he was okay. He did put in buckets, but I don't think he was a scoring first. He just didn't have. He had Joe Dumars, who was nice, but well, maybe he was. I just think he was an all around point guard, But maybe he was a scoring point guard, Now that I think of it, maybe he was in that class of style of point guard, like Russell and D Rose and Kyrie and Tim Hardaway and a whole bunch of others that I'm missing. Absolutely, you're no Carrier. Come on, you came up in that time as well. So I did, He was balanced, wasn't he? Yeah, he was balanced. Absolutely. Because the thing is that I started watching basketball at the end of those guys, I started basketball at the end of Kareem and Magic and Larry and Isaiah and Katie says, I like Kyrie over J Kidd. Listen, it's a style discussion, it's what type of point guard do you want the most? Because Kyrie got handles for days, right? He's got the crossover, he's got the speed. He can score better than J Kidd. J Kidd can probably run a fast break and pass better than Kyrie can. So it's interesting because it's what type of point guard. Like I had this conversation with Ty. I think you were there, or maybe it's before you jumped in on the court. But it's interesting because it's really not no bad choice. It's what type of point guard do you prefer, basically. But listen, I'm not mad at that, man. Kyrie Irving, oh my goodness, that boy's nasty. That boy's nasty. Carrier says his first instinct, and I will give Kidd the edge on defense, maybe. So it's an interesting debate, man. It's an interesting debate. Carrier says his first instinct was to score. Okay, I'll buy that for Isaiah. You mean okay? Kyrie, without a doubt, is a scoring point guard. That don't mean he cannot pass, but that's his. Well, to put it in your terms, that's his first instinct. Okay, like John Stockton, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, those are more facilitator first type of point guards. Chris Paul, and a few others, or a lot of others actually. And we got the more balance, and then we got the offense first, like Kyrie, Russell, and all the other ones. So it is interesting, without a doubt. Scoring point guard, without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, that's about it. That's about it for today, fellas. We had predictions. Katie has David and Junto by this. I'm sorry, was it Junto or was it Inoue? Let me go back here. He said Zurdo gonna get paused. Junto by decision. I mean, no, he didn't say the method. I'm sorry, no. He got Junto, he got David by decision, and then he got Resendez as well. Okay. Ross got David and Inoue, I believe. Slide, same thing. Carrier got David and I love it. I got Junto and David, so yeah, pretty much. Katie says better athleticism and ability to spread the floor, and they can dish it out. About the same. Kidd just had more of a tendency. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, I got some love for CP3, but I'm gonna say J Kidd got him on defense, and I believe J Kidd. And this is coming from a Nets fan. No, I mean we're doing it objectively. I love it. Well, man, CP3 or Kidd, okay, because they're very similar, so that's a even more interesting of a debate. But I don't know, man, because J Kidd is a little bigger, right? So Jason Kidd on defense was better than CP3 in my opinion. Who can shoot the ball better? That's a debate because older Jason Kidd turned into a spot-up shooter. No, I'm a Celtics guy. No, not at all. That's KD over here. Unity KD. No, never been a Nets fan. The only two teams that I hate are the Lakers and the Knicks. Those are the only two teams that I hate. The capital H, capital A, capital T, and the capital E. Especially the freaking Lakers. Even though my favorite player is Kobe, yeah, I know. I can see the irony. It's hitting me upside the head, I know. But as an organization, nah, fuck you guys. But I'm a Celtics guy. I got a lot of love for the Spurs, for the Rockets, for the Suns, a few other Pacers, but nah. Nets, no. Right. CP3 isn't terrible, but Kidd is a little better. You got to give it to him there. On passing, it's a toss-up who's better, to be honest with you, because they're both A-plus passers and court vision and all that, basketball IQ. I think J Kidd can run a fast break a little better. I think Chris Paul is a little better offensively, as in having more tools on the offense than Kidd can, in my opinion. So it is an interesting debate. I'll give the edge to Kidd, though, but it is a debate, bro. Because in my opinion, Jason Kidd went through an evolution, right? At first, he was this fast break, passing point guard with good defense, and older J Kidd became a more three-point shooting type of guy. Three-point shooter, defense, less fast break for obvious reasons, right? So I'm talking about the Dallas Mavericks J Kidd, or the second time he was in Dallas, rather, because I think he was earlier. But yeah, it's a hell of a debate, bro. Like, this is interesting. CP3 and J Kidd, they're so similar, though. Like, god damn. You can't go wrong with either one. But if I had my choice, I'll have J Kidd, to be honest with you. But shit, it's not like if I get CP3, I'll be like, no, that's not it. Okay, so that's about it, fellas, from my end. I don't know if anybody want to talk about anything else. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to call it, because tomorrow I'm going to get some rest, because I am going to catch the Japanese fighting on Saturday. By the way, speaking of the Japanese fighting, let's see this actual, I think it's 3:30 a.m. Eastern time, but let's see. There's Pro Box tomorrow, by the way, just in case you guys start time 3:30 a.m. Eastern time and 12:30 a.m. Pacific time. I'll make it. It's fine. So that's about it for today. Yep. This was my, 93rd live. Man, I can't wait for Saturday, man. Golly. And I want to extend my appreciation to all of you that pulled up. Unity KD, my brother. Carrier, my brother. Oscar Perez, El Carnal, you already know, my brother as well. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more as well. Champ Ross, my brother. There's Oscar right there. Slide Counter as well. My brother pulling up as well. Love you all. A Laurie Burton Show 420 as well. LB and Thomas Hill as well. My brother. I appreciate every single one of you fellas. And next time will be for exactly Katie. If I got it, I mean it depends on how long is the fights last, but it should be like 3 hours after it starts. So yeah, it should be that time for sure. So let's hope for that, and I will surely be calling that fight if I can. If they tell me that I gotta go in early at work, I'll follow somebody, doctor or somebody that's calling the fight, at least to like imagine it. So yep, I appreciate you all, fellas. God bless every single one of you, and we'll see you soon. I'll still be on Saturday, really freaking early for this fight. Otherwise, I'll be for the Benavides and Zurdo in the night. Okay. If not, I'll be on Sunday to react to it. So, y'all take care, be easy, and we shall see you soon, fellas. God bless you all. Peace out.